really need our constituents to put a little pressure on the Senate to run the bill. If not, you saw the bill that came out of the Senate. It had about a better than $1 billion in new tax increases and borrowing, and we really feel that's the wrong way to go.
So this bill in the House, which should be noted, is a bipartisan bill. This isn't all Republicans that want it or all Democrats. Both parties have voted for this. It's a good bill, as Representative Barrar said. It takes care of the communities. It takes care of the county. There's money in there that if the thing that you hear is a cannibalization of the lottery fund. There's provisions in there that if the lottery fund would go down, that the funds would be made up with money from the VGTs. There's money in there for problem gambling. There's even money in there for the opioid problem. There's money in there for our fire companies, ambulance companies. And as Representative Barrar said earlier, the House, through its foresight and thinking, has already passed this bill. And in this bill, believe me when I'm telling you, there is plenty of provisions in there that the casinos got that they don't have now,
Right.
to make them also be able to get more revenue and contribute more to the state.
What would that be? What is some of that they don't get now?
I think the big provision there was the internet gaming,
Internet gaming that also,
which will bring them a lot of money.
they'd be able to have slot machines in their off-track betting parlors. Fantasy sports, they'd be able to have fantasy sports.
Okay. The only group of the three parties involved in this that got 100% of what they wanted, and they actually got more than 100% of what they wanted, was the state. The tavern owners have given up, they've compromised, and now it's really time for the Senate to step up to the plate and pass this bill, because if not, we're going to get hit with a tax increase.